Carol Johnson and Makbia BA. I'm here to share with you a little bit about myself, with who I am and why I had decided to run for councillor for the Sioux Valley Election 2023. My name is Carol Johnson and I am a longtime resident of Sioux Valley, so I'm pretty sure many of you know me. For those that don't, I've been living here in Sioux Valley since 1999. Yeah, it's been a while, so, but we've been here in this location for a while now, like 30 years, so since 1993 we've been here. So I live in Central and I decided that I wanted to raise my kids here. Growing up, I grew up on the north side of the community. My grandparents are John and Doreen Johnson. My mom is Caroline Johnson. And I have many relatives from my grandparents. So Grandpa Cushy Doreen, and I had lots of brothers and sisters, just like Grandpa John. As well, my dad is from the Cold Lake First Nation, so they're Dene, and I have a very large family over there. And I came here back in Sioux Valley, in 1998, and 99 I started working out here. I had my son, he was 3, and I just had my daughter, and I wanted to raise them here. I wanted to raise them in this community because I grew up off the community as a child. I did come back a couple periods, but most of the time I was off reserve. And I wanted to raise my kids here, and I did. And they're now grown, and I'm a Cushy now, so I would just like to acknowledge all our past family and relatives that are no longer here with us. So yeah, I had started work in '99 with Sioux Valley, and it was tough. It was tough back then. I had a 3-year-old and a newborn, but I managed and worked in various positions within Sioux Valley since '99, band membership and housing. I worked in education, but the majority of my time with Sioux Valley has been working with governance, the self-government department. I've been in my current position within Sioux Valley as the Intergovernmental Relations Implementation, and I've been doing that for 14 years under the Sioux Valley Dakota Nation Intergovernmental Relations and Implementation Department. So I was there throughout the negotiation, most of the negotiations for the Sioux Valley Dakota Nation Governance Agreement, and been there since it came into effect, and even prior to that, getting the agreement voted on. So I have a lot of experience working with the federal, the provincial, as well as other Indigenous governments, and I feel that it's important that we maintain that relationship. So I didn't want to really overwhelm too much today on some of the things that that are important to me that I would like to talk about. I will be making a series of videos, and just to talk about why I think these things are important. So some of those issues include the Constitution and our own rights as citizens of Sioux Valley. Accountability and transparency, I believe, are very important. Programming and making sure that our policies and laws protect our people. Protection of our language, our culture, and our ceremonies is also very important to me, as well as planning for the land in the future. With the global crisis that's happening, there's a lot of changes, and how are we preparing for that, and also protecting our youth and making sure that we'll be sustainable no matter what happens there. So those are a lot of issues, and it can take a lot of time. So what I decided is that I'll be just making a series of short videos talking about those things that I feel are important. I encourage everybody to come out and sit with me and you know, we'll have a coffee. I'm here. I've been in the same house, so like I said, many of you do know me in Sioux Valley, and I'm still here in Sioux Valley at the same spot. And I have my email address that you can use. It is cdf.johnson@outlook.com, and you know, send me an email. You know, we can have a call, stop by. You know, I like to listen. I like to talk too. You know, and that was something that we didn't with COVID that just happened. You know, it was something that we weren't able to do. So you know, let's spend some time and reconnect with each other and encourage each other and be there for each other. You know, there's a lot of, you know, we've had a lot of sad times in our community. We've also had a lot of good times, and I also, you know, let's celebrate those good times as well. I would also like to conclude by thanking the current Chief and Council for all the accomplishments and work that they've done over this past term. Coming into their term with COVID was definitely, I can't imagine the challenges that they faced, and you know, maintaining our programs and trying to keep everybody safe and healthy, and still continuing with all the developments and the good things that we see in our community. So thank you to Chief Jennifer Bone, to Councillor Michelle Rossmus, to Councillor Tony Tatchin, to Councillor John Bell, to Councillor Rusty Taylor, and to Councillor Tim Whitecloud. I wish them all luck, and those that are seeking re-election, and to all the other candidates out there. I encourage you, you know, to keep going, because not everybody is going to get in. So, you know, keep being that good relative, keep doing the things that you're doing to be a good, positive member of this community, because we see that, and it takes a lot of courage to stand up and put your name out there. So, you know, thank you for that, and I wish you all the best. So with that, I would just like to say thank you for taking the time to tune in. We'll be chatting again, and we'll be talking about, my next video will be laws and policies. Thank you.